Hello everyone. In today's video, we will talk about a very important topic in mathematics and statistics, probability. Basically, in this video, our lesson plan includes discussing events, dependent events, and independent events. Looking at today's lesson outlines, we have 1. Calculating the probability of events. 2. The language of probability. Let's start the challenge, and we will begin this topic with an example. Here is the example we have. What is the probability that you toss a coin and roll a dice and get the following? So, the answer we get for the probability will basically be 1/12. What is the purpose of solving the example? In the example, we were given some events, and then we directly found the probability, which came out to be January 12th. For now, let's pause this and first move towards independent events. What are independent events, and how are they defined? Remember that two events are independent if the occurrence of one event does not affect the probability of the other occurring. Let's try it. Calculate the probability of rolling an even number on a dice and picking a red card from a deck of cards. In this example, first, we will find the individual probabilities of both events. Event A is rolling an even number on a dice, and Event B is picking a red card from a deck of cards. So, the probability of Event A is 3 out of 6, which is equal to 1/2. The probability of Event B is 26 out of 52, which is also equal to 1/2. In independent events, the probability of each event happening separately is higher than the probability of both events happening together. After that, we move towards dependent events and see how dependent events differ from independent events and why this difference exists. We will look at all these aspects through its definition. So, how are dependent events defined? Two events are dependent if the first event's outcome affects the second event's outcome by changing its probability. Calculating the probability of dependent events. Let's try it. Calculate the probability of drawing a face card and drawing a red card from the remaining deck. So probability of picking a face card and picking a red card from the same deck is 2/17. The language of probability. To determine whether or not two events are complementary, ask these questions. Question 1. If Event 1 does not happen, do you know for sure that Event 2 did happen? Question 2. If Event 2 does not happen, do you know for sure that Event 1 did happen? If the answer to both of these questions is yes, then the events are complementary. Summary. For dependent events, find the probability of the first event, then the probability of second event given the first, and multiply these. And finally, at the end of this series, there will be a quiz for you. Make sure to attempt this quiz, and whatever your answer is, please comment it in the comment box.